Hi, Alicia. Again.
Hi, Tammy. How are you going?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
That's good. So today we're going to go through assessment task 3, the verbal questions. There were just 3 questions, sorry, with different 2 parts that we will just revisit today. You've had a look at those.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, great. Okay. Excuse me, I have my children up with me today, so
No, that's completely fine.
easy interruptions. Before we begin, do I have your permission again to record this session?
Yes.
Yes, great. And I have your permission to again post it, to post it on YouTube for my trainer and assessor. TC, great. And can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's begin. So before we start again, we'll go through OH&S. So just make sure that you're sitting comfortably and you can see the screen comfortably without looking down or anything like that. So and also just be mindful of if you have any cords. I know it's common to have around your household, any cords around you, make sure that they're out of your way. You look very comfortable there, so
yes, no, I've cordoned myself off so my kids can leave me alone.
Yeah. Okay, so it shouldn't take too long today because I've just got the 3 questions, so I will get that up now. And again, if you need to resubmit them again, you do get another attempt to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen. And Alicia, you can see the questions here.
Okay. Yeah, just give me 2 seconds. Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'll go just read out the question quickly again, the case study. It was question 12. Brad is the only male out of 7 workers in his toddler's room and is being harassed by his colleagues. They constantly make jokes and comments about him being a male and about his interactions with the children. They say that he is not good at his job and he is a male, and all the female colleagues make sexualized comments about him. They also say that the parents would not trust him with their children. When an opportunity comes up for Brad to take a room leader position in the junior toddlers room, he's told not to attempt to apply for it. He is a man and would not be able to understand children's needs or how to comfort them.
Yeah.
So we will go then to, so question 12B was, what steps could Brad take if he wanted to formally lodge a complaint?
Yep. So first of all, Brad needs to document everything that has been said about him or to him directly. Brad should then take this to the director of his centre, where he will report to and fill in a formal complaints form so that it's all in writing. Then the director will interview all the people involved, because everyone has a right to be fairly treated, treated fairly in a process like this, independently and objectively. The staff in Brad's room might also be interviewed to gather enough evidence, and as witnesses, they might have seen or heard the staff treating Brad this way. Everything will be kept confidential, and making sure that all the staff involved were also aware that this is to be kept confidential, including Brad himself. Next, the director will need to explain to Brad and the other staff what will be done to fix the issue, and Brad needs to confirm that he is happy with how the complaint will be handled. The staff involved will provide an apology, ensure that it is a sincere apology, and accept responsibility for what has occurred and the impact that it has had on Brad. The director has the responsibility then to notify Brad of alternate complaint resolution pathways and review mechanisms if he chooses to go further with the investigation. And lastly, the director will also follow up with Brad to determine the effectiveness of the outcome. And Brad will need to communicate progress regularly with the director, and the director will need to find a way on how they will check that things are back on track. That's all right.
Sorry about that.
long as you heard me.
It is. Where's the second? Okay. Joel, quiet, please. All right. So to make it easier, I might just mute myself when you answer the next question, so you're not distracted.
That's
So
fine.
part C. So it was, who could Brad talk to so he could get some reliable advice about this issue? List 4 sources. You had some great great sources there for people to talk to, but we're just looking for a bit more of external sources like the Fair Work Act Australia and Beyond Blue. So yeah, I asked you to, if you could provide 2 more, please.
So that would be Job Watch and the Union. You're still on mute. You're still on mute. I can't hear you.
There we go.
There we go.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay. So question 13. And so there were, I'll just, rather than reading it all out again.
No, that's all right. I can see it there in front of me.
You can see it? Great. Like the first part. So Claire is the safety officer for a community-based long daycare centre in Melbourne. So she's doing an audit of the first aid kits, and use the first aid in the workplace compliance code with WorkSafe Victoria. So the centre is considered to be low risk and has 24 employees. So question 13A is, are there sufficient first aid kits for this workplace?
Yes, there's enough first aid kits. They only need 1.
Okay, that's my answer. All right, great. So that's all the questions that you needed to re-answer. And do you have any questions about anything at all?
No, not at all.
No? Great.
No.
So I will provide feedback again and go through the questions and make sure that, yeah, we've covered everything. Thank you for your time again.
That's fine.
And yeah, so everything's complete. And I will get back to you with your result of non-satisfactory or non-satisfactory within 2 weeks.
No problem.
And yeah, so great. Thank you so much, Alicia.
That's all right. Thanks, Tammy.
Bye.
Bye.